What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm BrnNCrash. Let's have some fun.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. It's BrnNCrash, and today we are at Primegames. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Primegames, and I'm going to take you around the server, show you the spawn, show you how to play, and show you some rules about the game. When you start at spawn here. This is our beautiful spawn, and there I am. And as you can see, there's a lot of things to talk about here. When you start like this. On the right hand side, you can see here it says prison and prestige rank 20, prestige 20 rank Z. When you start off with O and A, which is O is your prestige, 0 is your prestige, and A is your rank. You have to slowly go through the ranks and gain a better rank, and then you get more money and everything. And when you spawn right here at the start. Obviously, in the beginning, you don't have anything in your inventory, so you can actually get some things by default. So what you can do is you can go to kits, or you can either find kits over here, which is right here, and you can grab some of the kits. There are some kits that are available when you are ranked member, when you buy ranks, or you can also get the basic kit like a convict kit or a pickaxe kit. By pickaxe kit, you just get a default pickaxe, which is this one. I just picked that up a couple of minutes back. Or you can get, like, for example, a mafia kit, which gives you some armor with some enchantments. And obviously, when you get enchantments, you might want to come back here and do some enchanting. Enchantment shop, great. So I can obviously take my armor. So for example, if I take this, I can put it into this. I just right click and I have all the options that I can enchant here. So for example, let's say I want to get some glowing, which is basically night vision. So I come out here, I put this on, and voila, I have night vision throughout. Yay, great. So there are a lot of enchantments that you could put on your armor, on your tools and everything. You can go through all of these options either by going into the options menu right here. You can go into settings or go to shops or go to your own plots or warp somewhere. For example, if you just want to directly go to PvP mine, just select this, or you can go to these guys as well. They'll take you to all the different options. So for example, if I want to go to the mines, I click here, I can see all the mines that are available to me. When you start, you get just mine A, then you go through B, C, D, and all the way to Z, and then you get another prestige, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go through all of them again. You can also look at your stats over here, which tells you how many people you've killed, what all you've done, and if there's any rewards that you get those over here. Kits we talked about. You can buy spawners here. Different spawners cost different amount of money. You can go to the PVE Arena here, or you can also go to the deluxe shop and look at the top donos over here, or look at the shops. We can also go to the previous seasons leaderboard, which takes you over there, and you can see everyone's names and everything. Now let's look at the PVE Arena first, I guess. So if you go to the PVE Arena, of course, if you die, you will lose all your stuff. So here, PvP is disabled, and all you have to do is kill these guys. There are different levels of mobs, and they can range from level 1, which are easier to kill, to level 15 actually. And as and when you kill them, you gain mob coins, which you can see in your options menu. So you can see how many mob coins you have, and every mob you kill, the number of mob coins you get depends on the level of the mob that you kill, and also they're going to cause damage accordingly. So you can see here how many mob coins you got. If you want to go back, you can just go to spawn and it takes you back to spawn. There's no cooldown. But there's a difference with the PvP here. If you go across these leaderboards, uh, there's this red carpet, and down there, that's the PvP arena. Now, of course, down here, you can kill anyone and you can be killed by people. This drop won't kill you because you're just coming from up there. And okay. You can also find stuff like this here. If you see this floating around, look for a key down here. This is a key that you can use to get some rare loot. This was a rare key. There's also a legendary key somewhere around the PvP arena. You have to find it before somebody else does or before they kill you. This is the PvP mine, and you can mine the blocks over here. Of course, you can go in, you can fall down too and die, and you can mine all this. When you mine, at the bottom of the screen, you can see something that says your STR. That increases, which is your street cred or your strength. And this, in turn, increases the strength of your gang. Now, what are gangs? Gangs are like teams. And you can see your gang. So, for example, my gang is stars right now. And who's the boss and how many members are there? You can look at the strength. So, I have my own strength is 5,500. And the more you mine, the more strength you get. And if you die in the PvP arena, your strength gets lowered. To go back, all you need to do is either do /spawn, or you can also go here, go into warps, and click on spawn. There you go. Now everything that we mined in the PvP arena, you can just sell all. And that sells everything. SA or sell. Sells everything. Okay, great. Now this key that we just talked about, I don't want to start in Flash. If you go, when we spawn right here, if we go all the way straight up to this crate area, we have 3 crates here: a common key crate, legendary key, and a rare key. This key that we just got is a rare key, so let's go ahead and click over here, and it gives us a reward. You can obviously go into these crates and look at all the rewards, the different kinds of rewards, and we can get all the details there. Next to the enchanting area, there is the custom crafting area. You can go to any one of these labs and you can go into this menu, and this tells you all of the things that you can craft. There's something called the gem, for example. If you can go to gem, it tells you how many items you need to craft them. You get shards from mining in the mining area. We'll talk about them in a bit. And you also have something called the AFK area just behind the spawn here. If you come in here with a pick that you can AFK with, so for example, this pick, if I was to select a different pick, I won't be able to do anything here. Even if I click on something, nothing happens. But if I have the AFK pick in hand, which has something called the number of blocks mined, I will be able to mine automatically here, and I can AFK and keep getting items and money from it. I got a reward, so I got 10,000 bank, and when I click on it, you see the message that it got redeemed. I can go into mines. I can click on mine, and what happens is you see a complete list of all the mines that are available to you, right? And you can click on any one of these and go to that mine and start mining. So let's go to mine A. When you start, you come to mine A. Here it gives you a little bit of detail, and there's a loot box. Loot boxes are like, you have to buy them for a gem. We'll talk about gems in a bit. But these loot boxes, when you mine anything in here, the items go into your loot box or your inventory. Since I don't have a loot box here, everything will go into my inventory. Now when you start mining, what you'll see on the right hand side of my screen where it says T mine, there's a number that keeps increasing. Now that number talks about the number of items that you've mined and the number of items that you need to rank up, or number of blocks actually. One thing that you'll note is we have lucky blocks all throughout the mine. When you mine the lucky blocks, you get something. So for example, here we see that we found a lapis shard. We'll talk about shards in a bit, but when you keep mining, you have a certain number of blocks that you have to mine. So for example, when you start, it's like 1,000 blocks. But right now I'm on 19 prestige, so I have to mine quite a lot of blocks to rank up. Now there are 9 types of items that you get from lucky blocks, or 9 types of shards actually. There's a redstone shard, gold shard, emerald shard, prismarine, lapis, iron, quartz, diamond, and gold. Some of them are rare, which is like quartz, diamond, or gold. Some are more common, like a redstone, emerald, or coal shard. Um, Depending on how rare or common they are, people would sell them for a less rate or a higher rate. Obviously, you can trade in game and trade with people. Let's talk about shops. When you want to build something on your plot, so for example, if you want to build something like this, you might want to use a shop to buy all of these items. How do you get to shop? You just type in shop, or you go into options and select shop. When you go to shop, you can select what kind of item you want to buy, like go to blocks, and maybe let's say I want to buy some grass. So I can go into grass and say how many grass I want. I want 1 grass. So I select it and it gives me a grass block. I thought it said grass. So I can maybe remove it and put a grass block here. As you can see, whatever I removed, it went directly into my inventory. Or you can also, if you don't want to buy something from the shop, shop is mostly items that you can use in game, like decoration blocks or food. But let's say you want to buy something special. What you can do is you can do C shop, and you can go to um, community shops set up by users. So for example, you can see there's a shop set up by me here. So although if you would just select on that, it takes you to that shop. So here you would be teleported to somewhere like this. And as you can see, all of these chests are shops. So here I have some shards available for sale. So if you remember, we talked about the common shards like redstone, just 100,000 for 1 shard. So you can just click on this and it'll let you buy it. Or you can buy something more expensive like a 500,000 for a gold shard. Or you can also buy kits. So for example, we talked about Mafia kits. There are also special kits like Netherite G set. G set is a god set which has everything. So here we have all of these kinds of enchants available. We'll talk about these enchants in a bit. And you can also buy like swords or any other items. Here we have some scrolls. Scrolls are basically items that you can use on tools. So for example, this is a soul tracker scroll. If you apply it to your sword, then you can count the number of people you've killed. Or let's say you have something called the item repair scroll. If you have a damaged item, you can use it to repair items. Similarly, other stuff available here. This here is an empty plot. As you can see, nobody has built anything on it. So potentially anyone can build anything here, but the idea is you need to own a plot to build anything. So an easy way to go to plots is either go through menu and select plot, or you can just do plot here, and this shows you which is the current plot that you're on, or you can just go to a new plot or an empty plot. So you do find a free plot. Well, I don't have the permission to do that because I don't have an empty plot available, or I can't buy an empty plot right now. But so if you go to an empty plot, all you have to do is plot, and then you'll see an option here that says buy the plot. So when you're on your own plot, so for example, both of these are my plots. If you have rank, you can go ahead and join them. Otherwise, you won't be able to make any changes to this section here. So even if you have these 2 plots, you'll just be able to use them separately, but not work on anything in the middle. But if you have a rank, you can maybe do something like this and combine them. I know this looks like a lot of chests, but I don't have too much stuff. I don't hoard things. Nope, nope, trust me. Okay, so let's talk about trading. Let's say I want to trade with one of these people. So all I would have to do is do /trade, and I will be teleported to a trading area. So as you can see here, I can trade. I can either go in and publicly trade something. So let's say I want to publicly trade something, the list would come here. Or, so to create a new trade, I would start a trade. Right, so here right now I can see this person, Headless Wolf, is trading something. So I can just go to accept. It'll tell me this is the item that I'm buying, what's the amount, and I successfully came into my inventory. I can also start a new trade. Oh, I need to be holding it in my hand. So start a new trade and put in an amount. So let's say I want to sell it for $1. The entire thing that was there in my hand just went for that. Or I can also tap on the person. Oh, you're already trading. Okay, so that person bought it for $1. And let's say I want to tap a person and just put in the amount, saying here you can buy this for $1. So they still have the option to select it. They don't have to buy it. But if they do, then I get money. Did I? I think I got it. Yay! Thank you guys. They were kind enough to help me. Now you might ask, why exactly do I need these shards, Burn? Now these shards, as you can see I have a lot, are used in something like this. So you would collect your shards and go to maybe the lab area. Now I have a lab book here, or lab table here. You can always just buy a lab table from shop. You can go into miscellaneous items and buy a lab table and place it in your plot so that it's a little more convenient. You would have to go into the custom crafting or the lab table and select a gem. Now a gem is one of the most rarest items that you will buy, and it's going to take a lot of gold shards, which is a lot of money. You have to craft it, and these gems are basically used to rank up. So when you rank up from a 0 prestige to a 1 prestige, from 0Z you'd go to 1A, you would need 1 gem. When you go to 2 prestige, you need 2 gems. So like for example, I am on 19 right now and I will need 20 gems to get to the 20th rank. So right now these are 18. I already have 18 saved up. I need more gems to get to the next rank. I don't. So now it's telling me that I have 11 diamond shards that I still need. I have 1 in my inventory and I'm missing 10 more. So yeah. Now sometimes from these lucky blocks you will get something that's called a banknote in your inventory. All you have to do with a banknote is right click on it and it'll go into your money. Now if you look at something and click on it, it won't get activated. Click or right click, both won't work. All you have to do is look up and then right click on it, or long press if you're using a mobile, and that's it. You can also get some shulker shells, or you might also find netherite ingots. All you have to do with netherite scraps, is you need gold. So you get gold and you make netherite ingots. With the ingots, you can craft armor just like you would craft diamond or iron armor, but the only difference is here it takes 7 ingots to make a netherite legging. So that's why it takes a lot of money. Or you could just go to somebody's shop and just buy them. Buy them right here. All you have to do is right click on this and you buy it. With all these enchants. A bit of promotion never hurt anyone, did it? Okay. Oh, and beacons. Beacons are no use on this server. They're just for decoration. You can't get them easily. There was a Christmas event where you could get the nether stars, although they were used for something completely different, but you could just use them here as well. So while mining, you'll notice that if you're mining 1 block at a time, it takes a long time. even if you have efficiency or something on it. And you have to mine a lot of blocks. So on the right hand side, we can see I still have 7,000 blocks to do. So what you can do, or what you can do to help this or repair a pick, with the pick in hand, you can just type in upgrade and you'll get a list like this. Now I can do all of these things. One, I can repair a pickaxe. I need 50 tokens for that. On the right hand side here, you can see I have 995 tokens. I can increase the efficiency of this pick. I can increase the fortune. I can put in haste. I can have unbreaking, which is maxed for me right now. I can have something called driller. Now you might ask, what is driller? Driller mines the blocks in a 3x3 area. And right now on this pick, I have a driller 5. So this is mining in 3x6 area, 3x3x6. And as you can see, it's pretty cool and it gets my blocks mined up quite a bit. Using this helps me clear the area very fast, especially if I'm in a mine like this. And if I'm flying, it helps me mine quite a bit fast. Now, this entire area did not take me that much time to mine. Now, you might ask, this thing is going to get cleared pretty quickly with this super fast pickaxe. Oh, I have my inventory full, so I'll just sell everything. But what happens is there is a cooldown. So after, when you start mining, so here you can see that there's a mine reset timer. That's 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, this entire mine is going to get reset and it's going to be full again. So even if I mine everything out, it's going to be full again and I can mine again. So on the right hand side, we can see that my number of blocks that I need to mine is almost at the required amount. Once I reach the exact number, that the number instead of in front of the T mine, you can see does not go up. It just says rank up and an amount. Now that's the amount of money I need to rank up. So all I have to do is /RU, or you can do it, or you can just make it so the rank up is automatic. You can go into settings and select auto rank up. Again, this is only available if you have a rank or if you buy a rank. Like I have Mafia rank. So all you need to do is /RU, and as you can see on the left hand side here, I have earned some tokens and I have a new rank. Now tokens are used to upgrade picks. On the right hand side, you can see that my number of tokens is 1044, 1.4k, right? And as and when I rank up, this number will go up. All right, thanks for watching everyone. Hope you had an informative session. See you again next time. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.